Hey everyone, it's Suzanne and I'm back with another video, and this video is my winter nail polish rack for 2023 going into 2024. And as most of you know who've watched my channel for a while, I'm not really a seasonal nail polish wearer. I consider myself a semi-seasonal nail polish wearer because I do tend to keep my dark colors for fall and winter and wear more of my brights in spring and summer. But I will wear a bright in the middle of winter. It's just those are more of the colors I gravitate toward. I'm not a huge dark nail polish lover. And I also have my collection sorted by color, and I do tend to pull from every single color for every single rack I do. So you will see colors in here that are not your traditional winter colors, but I'm okay with it. And that's just how I like to wear my nail polish. And I like a seasonal rack though, for me, not necessarily because of keeping, the seasonal traditional colors, but I like it because it takes my giant collection and it pulls it down into a more manageable collection because to make a seasonal rack, I spend less than 2 hours making this rack. Probably not even that long, but I know I definitely spend less than 2 hours making this rack. And when I do it mani by mani, where I pick each color that I want to wear, I can spend easily 30 minutes sometimes and still have not decided what color I want to wear for a mani. So I just like that it takes it, for time, basically. It saves me quite a bit of time making a seasonal nail polish rack. Excuse me. So how I do my seasonal nail polish rack is kind of hard to see because I don't have a giant setup. I use this tin, and I believe there was like cookies or something in this tin, but I love this tin. And I just fill it with as many polishes as I can fit. And I sit this on top of my Helmer, and then that way I can see it and I can grab them. And I just try to finish out the tin. I try to finish out whatever is on my rack or in my tin before I move on to other colors. The only exception I really ever make is like if I have to go somewhere like a job interview or to meet with someone, that you're trying to impress, like you do a job interview, and all that's in my rack left is like wild colors. I will allow myself to go get a neutral out of the drawer, or if there's a polish I really, really can't stop thinking about, I will allow myself to wear it. But I do usually complete my rack before I pull from anywhere else. So we are just going to look at these polishes, and they're in no particular order. It's just however I grab them. So first off, I have Sassy Sauce, Focus on the Fight, and this just came out this year in the breast cancer awareness box. It's a really pretty pink, and it has like this intense blue purplish glow in there. On camera it's looking purplish, but in person it's looking more bluish. I want to get this on my nails because in the swatch pictures this looked like more of like, if I remember right, like a bright neon pink, and in person it's more of like a fuchsia. So I'm not sure if I'll like it, so I just kind of wanted to see what it looks like on my nails so I can decide whether to keep it or to get rid of it. Next up, I have one from Vapit, and unfortunately I cannot tell you the name of this one because it has a bad word in it. But I'm not sure if it's a clear base or a black base or a purple base, but it's kind of like, I'm not sure. It's got purple and it looks like black in there, and it looks like it's got like something in it, like hollow or something, or reflective glitters. It's really pretty. I believe I got this in her purge sale, which she does every like January, and you can get, I'll try to post it on my page if I see it. I'm not super big into following Vapit at the moment. I do love her polishes, but I've just kind of, love other brands a little bit more. But if I see it, I will post it, and I'll make a community post about it because you can get some really amazing deals during her purge sale if she still even does it this year. I'm not sure, but if I see it, I will post it. So next up, I have one from Moonshine Manny, and this is I Don't Want to Name It After Myself. And this is another one. I'm not sure if it's a clear base or a blue base, but it's got all these different pretty like little glitters in there. I bought this from her website, I believe, and I'm just super excited to see this one on my nails. It's so pretty looking in the bottle. Next up, I have one from Rogue Lacquer, and this is Halloween Screams. And this came out in her Frightfully Fun Imagineering collection, which just happened here recently. And this is kind of like a corally color base with these pink glowy flakes and black flakes. Look at that. That is just so pretty. I'm just curious to see what this looks like on my nails because this is kind of like the base color is kind of something different. I don't think I have much or anything like that in my collection, so I'm curious to see what that looks like on my nails. And that Imagineering collections that she has released, oh my gosh, I think they're my favorite from her. Next up, I have one from Bluebird Lacquer, and this is Wind Beneath My Wingspan, and this is one of her Shattered Hollows that I love, and this is kind of like a lighter pink, but it's kind of got like a glowy purple or greenish in there, so I'm just curious. It's not really picking up on camera, but in person I can see it. I'm really curious to see what this looks like on my nails because it is really pretty polish. Next up, I have another one from Bluebird, and this is just a face. This just came out in her Halloween advent, and it's kind of like a purple. I think it's a multi-chrome. It kind of goes to like a brownish, but it's just really different and really pretty. So I kind of want to get it on my nails and see what it looks like because I remember really liking it. Next up, I have another one from Bluebird, and this is Rainstorming Session. This is a magnetic, and I don't have a magnet right in front of me, but I remember this looks super cool, magnetized. It turns black, and it gets this really strong, like deep red. I'm not a great pro with magnetics, so hopefully I can get this one to turn out beautiful because the swatches I've seen, this one is stunning, but I do want to play around with that and at least try to use it. We'll see what happens. I definitely will use it, but we'll see if I can get the magnet to come out. So next up, I have one from Cuticula, and this is I'm Only Happy When It Rains. I bought this last year, and I wound up buying the whole collection because they were just really beautiful. It was like a fall hollow collection. But I'm not normally a teal person, and I still haven't worn this one. There's a bunch of them I haven't worn from that collection, but I'm not normally a teal person, so I kind of want to get this on my nails and see if I like it or if I'll just wind up, putting the giveaway. But it is really pretty in the bottle. But like I said, I'm not normally a teal person. Next up, I have one from Dom Nail Polish, and this is Queen of the Gods. I got this in January PPU, so it's almost a year old. So I want to get it on my nails. I want to see it because it's really pretty in the bottle, but I know Dom Nail Polish, she's kind of like famous for her reflective glitter bombs, and I'm not really a big reflective glitter bomb person, even though it looks stunning in the bottle. I don't mind a little scattering of reflective glitter, but when it's a reflective glitter bomb, I'm not in love with those anymore. I probably used to be, but I'm not anymore. So I kind of just want to see if I like this one or not, but it is very pretty in the bottle. Next up, I have one from Dollish Polish, and this is Tea Time and Yellow Polish Lovers, May 2020. So this is quite a few years old. I got this in a mystery. I guess this is a yellow polish. Kind of has like a little green lean to it, but I guess on camera it's looking very yellow, but in person it's kind of got like a little green to it. And it's got these different pretty glitters in there. I just think it's really pretty. I haven't worn it. I'm curious to see what it looks like on my nails. It makes me happy when I look at it, so I'm excited about that one. Next up, I have one from Moonat, and this is Hermit Crab. And this is just kind of like a corally orange with golden flakes. I purchased this in, I don't know, like a mermaid collection not too long ago, and I haven't worn it, and I just want to see what it looks like on my nails. I can't remember the name of that collection, but it was something to do with mermaids, I think. Next up, I have one from Hollow Taco, and this is Green Taffy, and this is just like a green hollow. I wound up purchasing 2 Hollow Tacos from someone's D-Stash because it's a brand that I have been wanting to try, but they're kind of pricey in my opinion. And they're not really a true indie. They're more like a boutique brand. Um, And I really liked, I got a yellow one and this one. I really liked the yellow one, but it chipped on me in like less than a day. And I'm going to give it another try because I know people love Holo Taco and really praise them, but it did chip on me in less than a day and I wasn't even doing anything strenuous. So I kept the yellow to try again because I really did like the formula and the coloring of it, but I wanted to get this green one on so I could see if it's just, Holo Taco just doesn't work for me personally, or if it was just a freak thing that happened with the yellow, but this is pretty nice. Wanted to get it on to see how I like Holo Taco. So next up we have one from Bluebird, and this is Catch My Drift. This came out in her Christmas or winter advent from last year, and it's just kind of like what I would consider like it's got a glow to it though. I don't know if it's coming off on camera like a purplish glow, but it's kind of like a winter blue. I would consider a winter blue, kind of frosty looking. Really, really pretty polish. Next up, I have one from Olive B, and this is Strolly Blue on the Rocks. And I got this in a mystery, and I remember I really thought these Olive B polishes were really, really pretty. I haven't worn any of them, but I really like the way they looked. It's just a blue with like all these rainbow holographic glitters in there. It might have reflective glitter in there too. It's looking like it does, but super pretty, super cute. I want to give it a try. Next up, I have one from Painted Polish, and this is Feeling Frosty. I think this came out in a PPU, but I'm not 100% sure. It's just a white Crelly with these different blue glitters in it. Really, really pretty wintertime polish. Just excited to wear that. Next up, I have one from OPI, and this is Be Unapologetic. I got this in a mystery, and it's just a really pretty, like, yellow green leading with, it's got like some type of shimmer in there. You can kind of see it there. Just really pretty. Haven't worn it. Curious to see what it looks like on my nails. Next up, I have one from Different Dimension, and this is Mystery Prototype 349. This just came out here recently in the summer of this year. She did a bunch of releases of these mystery prototypes. This just looks like a giant glitter bomb that has like greenish to purplish colored glitters, maybe black in there. I'm curious to see how it looks, to see if I will keep it or not. Next up, I have one from Polished for Days, and this is Black Friday 2022, and this was like the free polish if you purchased so much money last year, and I still haven't worn it, and it's like a greenish, I believe it's a greenish base. It's kind of like blackened too, so it might be a black base. I don't know. I haven't worn it, but really, really pretty. Excited to see what that one looks like. Next up, I have one from Bee's Knees, and this is Cheers to 5 Years. I got this when she was closing down her site and releasing all her inventory because she wasn't going to be in business anymore, but she's back. I guess she had health issues, the maker, and I guess she got those fixed, so she's back, which is exciting if you're a Bee's Knees lover, but I'm not really sure what color this is. But there's flakies, there's glitters in here. We'll just see when I get it on my nails to see what it really looks like because I'm not really sure. Next up, I have one from Painted Polish, and this is Icy Inkling. And this is like, I'm not sure what the color of the base is. I'm not sure if it's purple, black, or clear, but it's got these rainbow glitters in there. Super pretty, super cute. I want to get that on my nails so I can see what it looks like. Next up is one from BCB Lacquers, and this is Whoa, it's See-Through. This was a birthday duo with, I believe it was Rogue. It was either Rogue or Swamp Gloss. I think it's Rogue, though. I could be wrong, because I feel like it was a square bottle, and Swamp Gloss, the birthday duo, was two square bottles, and that's Rogue, and Swamp Gloss is round. But this is just a red with black flaky bomb. Look how big this flake is right here, guys. Like, seriously. This is so pretty. I haven't worn it yet. I just want to see. I'm not a super big red lover, but I do sometimes love some red, so I want to see if that's one I love or if that's one I will just, you know, get rid of. Next, I have one from Dawn Diva, and this is Captain Yayo. This is just a white with a shimmer in it. I got this in a mystery, really, really pretty. I love a good white, so I'm excited to get that one on my nails. Next up, I have another one from Bee's Knees, and this is Area 51, and this is just some type of matte green. I will definitely probably put a glossy top coat on it and make it glossy because I'm not a super matte person, but I got this during the closing sale. Really, really pretty. Haven't worn it. Excited to see what it looks like on my nails. Next up, I have one from Lynn B Designs, and this is candy, candy canes, candy corn, and syrup. It says it's a thermal. Ooh, I might not like that it's a thermal. Hopefully it's dead, maybe. Because looking at it, I like this color right here. But I don't know what it would turn to. If it turns clear, I hate a clear thermal, just me personal. I don't like when they turn clear, but this is just a really pretty pink with hollow. I got this in her, she did a Christmas advent last year based on Buddy the Elf, and I picked up that advent and this was in there, and I still haven't worn it, so I'm excited to try that one. Next up, I have one from Girly Bits, and this is that a challis? I'm not sure how you say that. Shalash in your pocket. I got this in a mystery. It's just a really pretty, like, gray, like hollow, I guess is what it is. I'm excited to see what it looks like on my nails. It is really pretty in the bottle. Next up, I have one from Red Eyed Lacquer, and this is Spooky Wind. This came out in February HHC. I remember this being so pretty and so stunning. It's kind of like a prugly greenish to yellow with these black flakes, and it looks like there might be some silver in there. Really, really pretty. Can't wait to get that one on my nails. Next up, I have another one from Bluebird Lacquer, and this is Hawkward, and this is just like a really like yellow scattered hollow that she does so well. So I am really excited to get that one on my nails because I'm pretty sure that's going to be pretty stunning. So next up, I have one from Pampered Polishes, and this is Growther, I guess is how you say that. I don't have a clue, but it's just a really pretty pink. It looks like it's got like kind of like a purpley. I think this changes. This might be a thermal if it still transitions to like a purple with these white matte glitters. Super pretty. I got this from her website. Haven't ever worn it, so I want to get that on my nails and see if I love it. Next up, I have another one from Bluebird, and this is Rock of Sages. And I got this during Rewind of PPU in July of this year. It's just a really deeper, like, I don't know, I wouldn't really call it an evergreen, but it's like a deeper shattered hollow green, and it was just really pretty. I don't remember when it came out the first time, but I couldn't pass it up in Rewind, so I haven't worn it. Excited to get that on my nails. Next up, I have one from Orly, and this is Claim to Fame. I got this in a color, what do they call that? Color pop? Color, I don't know. A color club? It's not color club. I don't know what they call it. A color something. But it's basically where you sign up and you get their collections seasonally sent to you. It's a really good deal. Cannot think of what that is called right now. I'll have to look it up, and if I do look it up, I'll insert it, what the name of it is. But if you go to Orly's website, you can sign up for it. It is a really good deal. I did it for a while. It's definitely a good deal if you don't have a lot of polishes, but the last year that I did it, I wasn't really impressed with the collections that were sent color-wise. Because and the finishes they did, like I would just really just love some creams, really. I know that's probably boring to most people, but I would have just loved good creams every season. So I wound up canceling that, but it is a really good deal. I think you get the polishes for like $3 or $4, depending on how you pay for it. If you pay for it a year in advance, it gets cheaper than if you pay for it seasonally. But it was a nice surprise to get these. I think I might have worn this once, but I haven't worn it since I started my rubber band method of keeping track of them. But just kind of a pretty, pretty yellow. So excited to wear that. Okay, so next up, I have another one from Girly Bits, and this is What Happens in Vegas Ends Up on Twitter. And this is kind of like, it looks like it's got like blue and silver flakies in there. I think it's like a grayish color or like a steel blue base. Not really sure. I got this in a mystery. Excited to wear it. It looks stunning in the bottle. Next up, I have one from BCB Lacquers, and this is Snowveralls. And this was like, I got this from her website or Indie Mixtapes website. I can't remember. It was like an overpour. And I just got some of these from some advents that I personally didn't pick up. But this is just like, it's not really a hot pink. It's more of a magenta pink with all these flakies. I just kind of want to see what it looks like on my nails because it looks really pretty in the bottle. Next up, I have one from Envy. I'm thinking this is Envy Lacquer. Yeah, Envy Lacquer, and it's called You're a Bad Influence. It came out in November 2022, HHC. I still haven't worn it. It looks like it's got a bunch of reflective glitters in it, so I'm not sure if I will like it now, but I remember loving this. It's a black base. I remember this polish a lot because I loved it. It has reflective glitters and all these rainbow glitters. I just thought it was really, really pretty, and I thought I should get it on my nails because it's been a while. So next up, I have one from Different Dimension, and this is Mystery Prototype 336. This is another one I got during her like Mystery Prototype sale, which she had like towards the end of summer this last year, and it's just kind of a pink with a shimmer in it. Really pretty. Curious to see what it will look like on my nails. Next up, I have one from Polish, and this is a mystery polish. They do these. I think they do so many a month. I could be wrong, and I wound up picking up a few of those. And this is just a really, I can't remember what the base is, if it's clear or it's bluish purple with this hollow in it. Really, really pretty. Looks like a pretty polish. Can't wait to see what it looks like on my nails. Next up, I have another one from Orly, and this is Serendipity. And this is another one I got in that, I cannot believe I can't, Color Pass. That's what it's called, Color Pass. Their Color Pass subscription box. This is just where they glue it down, and I couldn't get it off. I'd have to use like some, I don't know, I'd have to really scrape it. I can get it off with my nail, but oh well. We'll just leave it on there. It's like a really pretty frosty blue. Haven't worn it yet. I can't remember what collection this came out in. I want to say winter 2022 maybe, but haven't worn it. Looks really pretty. Can't wait to wear it. Next up, I have one from China Glaze, and this is Gimme Smore. And this is basically just a brown. It just is what I pulled from my neutral drawer. I haven't worn it yet, just a pretty brown. I don't know if I'll try to do something with it or if I'll just wear it basic brown, but really, really pretty. I got to get a light out to see this one. Okay, I see it. This is one from Vapit, and this is just like, I wouldn't have bought this polish today, but I bought this last year on Black Friday because it is a beautiful, beautiful green, but it is a reflective glitter bomb, I believe. So I don't know if I'll love it, but I want to get it on my nails. The reason I had to get the light out is she puts these stickers on the bottom of her bottle, which I think are so cute, but sometimes it makes the name really hard to see, even though now I can see it totally in the camera. But it's called Totally Flocked. But I bought this one and a red one, and I kept the red one because at the time I don't have a lot of reds, and I like the red base coloring, like I like the red that it was, but I'm not sure if I will like this because of all the reflective glitters, but it looks like a good Christmassy color. Want to get that on my nails. Next up, I have one from Dawn Diva, and this is Ludwig von Koopa, and this came out in her Mario collection. It's like a clear or bluish base with all these glitters and yellow stars. Really cute. It does have a lot of reflective glitter in it, I feel. I don't think it's a true reflective glitter bomb, but it does have some in there, so I might be okay with it, but I want to get that one on my nails and see what it looks like. Next up, I have one from Stella Chroma, and this is Knitted Mittens, and I got this in a mystery. This is so pretty. It's like a white with a little gray or purplish, like just like one little drop in there, and this hollow, it makes it really delicate. It looks like snow. It really does. This is so pretty. Can't wait to get that one on my nails. Next up, I have another one from Bee's Knees, and this is fantastic. And this is just one I picked up again in that closing sale. It looks like it's like kind of like a shattered hollow, and it's kind of like a yellowish polish. So just curious to see what that one looks like on my nails. Next up, I have one from Glisten and Glow, and this is on Thin Ice, and this says it came out in November 2021 PPU. I know last Black Friday she had a bunch of pretty cheap, and then you still got the whatever the Black Friday discount was, overpours of PPU, and I didn't know what they look like, and so I purchased a bunch of these last Black Friday. This is really pretty. This is just what I would consider another like winter blue, very soft blue, perfect for winter if you're the seasonal nail polish wearer. So I'm curious to see how that one looks. Next up, I have one from 90, and this is Pacheco. And I got this in a mystery or a D-stash. I don't remember. I was a little too late to the 9-0 game. She'd already closed when I got super big in indies. And I know I did kind of want a few of them, but I'm not sure if I got this in a mystery or if I got this in a D-stash. But it's a white Girly with, it's kind of got like orange, green, yellow, red in there. I just thought it kind of looks Christmassy, but I guess not with like these yellow ones. But I thought it kind of looked Christmassy, so I pulled that one to wear for this winter season. Next up, I have one from Cadillac, and this is Oxygen. This is just, I don't even know how to describe this one. It's got like a pink, it's like a clear base or a grayish base. It's got this pink glow. This was one of the polishes she brought back for Rewind, and it was on my radar as wanting, and then I saw someone selling this either new or swatched for $8, and I was like, oh, I guess I'll grab it because I'm thinking about purchasing it from PPU at the price of, I'm not sure what Cadillac runs now, $13 or $14, and I thought I'll just get the $8 one, and then if I like it, I have it, and if I don't, I can get rid of it. But it is really pretty. I can't wait to see what that looks like on my nails. Next up, I have another one from Dom Nail Polish, and this is King Valkyrie, and this came out in October 2022 PPU, and I haven't worn it yet. Again, it's really, really pretty. I believe it's a bluish base with all these like red glitters, but it is, again, another reflective glitter bomb, so I'm not sure if I like it, but I haven't worn it. Want to get it on my nails, see what it looks like. It is stunning in the bottle. Stunning. And then the last polish on the rack is from Mooncat, and this is Moon Jelly. And this is just a white with all these like different, really pretty like purplish to bluish flakes. This is so pretty. I got this in a recent collection they did. I don't remember what it's called off the top of my head, but really pretty. Haven't worn it. Super excited to wear it. So those are all the polishes that I put on my winter rack this year. Let me know what you're thinking about wearing this winter, or if you have a rack or not. Let me know what made it to your winter rack, if you have any standouts, because I'm always curious to know what everyone will be wearing for the season. If you like these type of videos, please consider subscribing to my channel, and because I always do nail content like this, and I also do monthly giveaways of nail polish to subscribers, so you might as well subscribe and try to win some free nail polish. I hope everyone has a great day. Remember, keep polishing. Bye.